Player of the Year race. He's in number 5. Hagans the drive, contact, gets the layup to go. It's one of the things. Hagans, nice move. Wow. By Pons, who continues. Tennessee. This Covey nowhere to go, and he turned it right over. Here's Hagans. Blocked from behind. They're going to get a foul on Gaines. % from the 3. Hagans one-on-one, left hand, no good. Sestina crashes. Tennessee trying to find the right combination tonight. Hagans walks through and lays it up and in. Montgomery hands it off to Hagans, using that size of his to throw it up, and it will not go up. That shoulder in. Hagans 3, way off to the left. How about the hustle?
Just absolutely outworking everybody on the floor in this game is John Fulkerson.
That ball tipped up and in. And it's Hagans. Actually, he launches a 3, no good. And that is going to wind this one down and out. Tennessee on the road.
In a crowd, Montgomery and Richards there defensively to greet the big man.
Richards right at the rim, too, in case there's a miss.
The left doesn't go. Hagans cleared by Wiley side, and that slipped to Wiley, but he lost the ball.
Pretty good defensive maneuver by Hagans, too.
He leans in, Wiley rebounds.
Got numbers here if they get...
Raf, in the first meeting between these two teams, an Auburn win, Kentucky was -14 in the rebounding department. Hagans works it inside. Brooks.
But that's what Auburn has to do, though. Get inside. Nice cross. A little too much in traffic. No.
And the follow goes at 44 free throw attempts. 44. Kick it out. Hagans, the drive. Sestina couldn't finish it. In and out. And the rebound grab by Montgomery.
Just put it on a deck and go to the rim.
Hagans does that, but missed it on the bank.
Nice.
Quickly. 47-41. And a steal. Hagans splits defenders, but could not jam it.
They didn't call anything.
Quickly, taking the baseline, working around the perimeter. Hagans.
Pretty control.
The Euro off the rim. And
don't foul and guard. That's going to be the key coming down the end of this game.
Maxey outside. Hagans a 3. Oh, off the rim.
What a rebound. They're going to stay right.
Cats. Okoro.
Nice
strip to the ball by Hagans and a steal. He averages 2 per game. Hagans to the rim. Severe doubt he wanted to travel, but Hagans
rest their perimeter guys in particular.
Sestina back in. He'll set the screen. Hagans wasn't looking pick and pop. Instead, the jumper.
Sestina with a great job. Side to side.
Richards remains on the bench in foul trouble. Hagans. What a fake. Hagans denied by Purifoy. And a break opportunity. Dowdy, Purifoy, and McLemore for Auburn. Kick. Hagans a 3.
Look at this rebound. They're both.
And one of many point guard types on this Kentucky roster.
Jason, this is an A&M defense that's going to overload the ball side of the floor. Kentucky,
Johnny Juzang started calling him killer because of some big shots he's made as Hagans steps in to end up at the rim, and he left it short, but an offensive.
You have to think about, do I continue to press Kentucky?
I was going to say, what do?
You call your press off and get your half-court defense. Oh, my God!
Right down the boulevard. Hagans is hungry. Williams working hard. Oh, my goodness. That's a vertical right there.
Jason, you cannot play better scrambling team defense than what Texas A&M just did. They had 3 or 4 in blue.
No, he's grown and he's grown. He's got double figures every game since December the 21st, but another needless Kentucky turnover.
Quickly boards.
Hagans for 3.
That's not one of his strong suits.
It allows you to know what you can do at your best, but what you do, not what you don't do.
Hagans able to finish. He goes coast to coast. Hagans right to the goal.
Nobody rotated over. I can see him beat the guy coaching sometimes when there's expectations, that pressure is unreal. So Calipari, he gets my vote.
From the corner, there's a three for Ashton Hagans.
But Maxey really makes things happen with his driving ability.
Hagans, short.
And getting the lead against Florida. Oh, wide open.
Hagans, short.
And then you got to contend with Richards on the glass.
5 to shoot. Hagans penetrates, off balance. Missed everything. That's a shot clock violation.
And Hagans, that way he doesn't have to really go out and cover Hagans. He can be a help defender that just plays center field in the middle of the lane.
Maxey kept it alive, and the shot by Hagans.
That's why he is a prime candidate for National Defensive Player of the Year.
Quickly kick, corner. No.
Good pass. Bring Mays to his left, then he switched to bring him to his right, and that opened up Mays to his left.
Hagans found a lane, and he lays it in the big body of Sestina.
Easier as a big guy to pick up a foul now than it was 25, 30 years ago.
Hagans into the paint, getting bumped, banged. Who's that off? Stays with Kentucky.
And I'm sure both coaches are saying, hey, man, you got to keep them off the offensive glass. The message is probably the same in both huddles. You got to get all five guys to the defensive glass. They got them the shot they wanted, just didn't make it.
Hagans launches a three, right on line, and he buries it. Gives Sestina credit.
The teams have been scoring on LSU at will, and they've just been outscoring folks if they win a game.
Hagans three, he's open, and he knocks that one down right in front of the bench. Calipari.
Basket, he's got a second, third jump.
Kentucky 4 of 4 from three, second half, shooting 70% in this half, and now 8. But Emmanuel quickly comes down with the rebound. KJ Buffin and Hinson now 0 for 2 as Hagans steps into one, too strong.
How they've started the game defensively, they are hot right now, the team in white is. Ashton Hagans setting the tone on the ball.
Step back jumper, Hagans knocks it down.
From behind in a transition three. Ole Miss now, they're coming with a purpose. They were as good as I've seen for an 8 a.m. shoot around. Doesn't always pay off, but they won the shoot. You do it their way and you figure it out, and you'll look back 10 years from now and say, thank you, coach.
Good effort by E.J. Montgomery. Does it lead to 3? No.
Josue Nieves.
Look at Hagans with the pick here. He's tapping it to himself, takes it in with the left, no good.
Against Vandy in the second half, man. Get Nick Richards going. That was careless.
Hagans bumped by Schuler, takes it all the way to the hole, and he gets it to go. That's through contact.
You don't go out with the determination to stop dribble penetration. You don't want to play, just sit down, I'll get somebody else in.
Hagans blocked at the rim. How about that effort by C?
Good. And we asked Kermit Davis, who's your third scorer today? Lake Henson was the answer. Capable of getting 16, 18 points.
Hagans can't knock the 3 down.
Kentucky's taken 15 threes in the game, Rabbit. Watch out. I've
Maxey,
been ran over before.
Hagans. And have a better chance here of staying confident. They are playing with a ton of it right now. As Hagans penetrates, uses the left, can't get it to go.
And I've been in that spot as a coach. You want a traveling call. You want the ball thrown out of bounds and get your guys over without having to use a timeout.
Hagans 3, no good. Richards tips it.
The reaction by John Calipari, Ravi tells us all. As soon as his shot went in, he made the dribble motion, telling his guys, stay in front of the basketball. We can't get in closeout. The ball from all 5 spots with regularity.
12-point lead, largest of the night. Hagans aggressive. He used that arm to push off. No call made. That time Maxey with the block. He's got 3 early, and Juzang runs out with Hagans. He walked. They didn't call it.
Final 4 level. They don't always rebound at a Final 4 level. They do block shots at a Final 4 level.
What a block by Nick Richards. It leads to a blow-by by Ashton Hagans. What? And nowhere to go. Another block. Their 9th of the game.
That link man of Nick Richards, so hard to deal with. It just triggers the transition of Kentucky. Man, you got to make layups, right?
Lead back up to 8. Lead driving. He had nowhere to go. It's Richards who's on him. And here's Hagans with a flush.
I think this year in that SEC tournament, it will be wide open, Buzz.
Boy, physical play, both sides of the ball, and Hagans 6 a game. Hagans wide open to the lane he goes, and this time he gets it to go.
Well, he goes echo. You're up 9 on the road. Choke this game away. Use clock.
Hagans with a drive. Near turnover, but now Hagans is on a run out. This could end up with another alley-oop. Instead, he challenged Isu, who was there to block it.
Oh, he gives it up. Quickly threading the needle. Shot clock down to 10. Hagans, nice fake. The zigzag. Get it out, but it's goaltending on Club. And he misses on a pair.
He was really smart getting to the free throw line with that quick jack.
Hagans aggressive. Oh, 2 palms for Pons. Hagans, plenty of time on the shot clock.
They're weak. They call this weak when they force it one side.
Hagans, the jumper, doesn't go. Rebound, Richards keeps it alive.
Got to take advantage of that talent.
26-18 Kentucky. Hagans way off. And it's been a really interesting path for John Calipari and a coaching legend. Hagans, the flip, doesn't go. Rebound. Tennessee
on the jump shot makes it difficult.
Get into it immediately with the Hagans jump shot. Montgomery had it poked away.
That big.
That is 3 Pons rejections. Hagans the spin, coming over. Conwa got a piece. Rick Barnes' team allows 61.5 per game. Kentucky already has 62. Acrobatic play. Hagans.
Been running Tyrese Maxey on that baseline. Got to watch those bigs slip into the rim.
Hagans, the blow by, and the layup. And Ashton Hagans not happy with the way. Nate Sestina, I should say.
Run the same stack action with Montgomery and Sestina.
E.J. Montgomery doing
as confident, right, as we've seen Sestina this year.
That's what Hagans does. Deflected. Maxey running with him. Hagans reverse. Pretty play by Ashton Hagans.
2 for 1 and turned it down. And he keeps Hagans in the middle part of that floor off that ball screen action that's been so good for him.
Tough shot. Hagans no good. And a chance now for Mississippi's. Hagans steps into a 3. Halfway down.
That is as good as anybody in the NBA has done in a long time. He is a walking bucket.
Hagans can't get it to go.
Non-speaking part, but it's very important. Sitting at a dinner table with Cheryl Ladd and listen to their conversation.
Well, it almost looked like Hagans got stuck.
Okoro, too short, and down with the rebound is Maxey. Richards changed that, coming over from the weak side to block it. Hagans for 3. Wow. And what a start for cancer prevention and detection, and also donates money to the families of people fighting cancer and local hospitals. Defenders sticking with the 1-2-2 3/4 court pressure. Doughty up top. Hagans end-to-end. Follow will go. He got fouled. Hagans lays it in. Kentucky quickly, and Maxey just so hard to guard. They'll be even harder to guard with Hagans back in the game to handle the ball. Hagans the drive, the force.
Just claims the rebound. I mean, normally it's the wide out or the blackout. Hagans, how about the quickness? He just makes it look so. Wild shot for Moyer, wanted the foul, didn't get it. Hagans, open look, Juzang just checking in, and a foul. The offensive foul. And Richards a rebound. Right now the home team's getting outworked. Hagans probing. And shooting. 9 points for Maxwell Evans. Hagans puts it in. 9 apiece. Clutch. I mean, there's value too. You're a former coach. There's value in the conference grind.
Is the sharpshooter on this team, along with Tyler Edwards. That one is picked by Hagans. And in for the layup, and he missed it. And he can't believe. Look at Richards continue to battle on the glass. Another offensive rebound. Kentucky's 7th. Hagans to the hole, and Ashton Hagans gets his first 2. Missed it. He's only taken 4 3-point field goal attempts in his last 8 games. Wide open layup for Ashton Hagans.
John Calipari keeping the ball from Chris Beard to his guys the last 2 days.
Hagans to the hole, hesitates, and good defense. What the Raiders are known for. Richards and Montgomery, 3 starters sitting on the bench. Hagans to the baseline, blocked from behind. And well to air. He made a big mistake on that one. And a turnover. Oh, Hagans gets fancy and gets blocked. He's been outstanding all season long. He's working a 2-man game with Ashton Hagans. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper it goes. And a good start for Ashton Hagans.
Taking that next step.
Happened in the last game, he says. Notice we became a player-driven team. Hagans with a floater. What a start for the Wildcats, up 6-0. Missed another one. And just some Zion numbers at Duke, over 22 points a game. You felt like he could score 50 every night if he wanted to. Hagans shot off the rim, and Hammond's tough three.
In progress, guys that don't won't. Isolating Hagans in the middle part of the floor to go one-on-one.
Spin move, and an easy bucket for Ashton Hagans. His side.
Nothing out of Anthony Edwards in this game. Georgia now with a 2-3 zone. They will follow through certain actions by Kentucky. That's settling right there early.
Match up with the middle man in the zone and continue to crash the boards. We can win this thing.
Well, they already have one marquee win as they just parted the Red Sea for
in college basketball when he's on. Kentucky better stay in his jersey.
Hagans just pulls his way past Sophia Wheeler. He lost it. Good job passing the ball, but Hagan lost it underneath.
Yeah, Kentucky coming quick with a double team on Anthony Edwards when he had it in the middle part of the floor.
Hagans is feeling it.
It's tough. When he gets a full head of steam coming at you, it's almost impossible to keep your body in front of him.
Hagans nearly lost it, keeps it. Too short.
Really kind of silenced Rupp Arena for a spell.
Yeah, they were all on their feet.
Yeah.
You could kind of look around Rupp, and they all sat back down.
Today, and back to the player-driven team motto, he said, why are we doing that? That's up to you guys to figure that out. You must hold one another accountable and just
Kentucky just can't get that separation where you feel like, okay, we're fine, especially with a lethal scorer. Anthony Edwards still on the floor.
Still 10, so they isolate Edwards on Hagans. Spin move, met by Montgomery. A lot of times the defense will lead to offense. He's got 10 in this game. He's looked a little more comfortable shooting that ball.
Just did. Playing out in front of the play as a defensive point guard.
Hagans got 4. Fluidity in his game. It used to look stilted, like it didn't come smooth.
Right.
Now it's so fluid. That finger roll he made in the first half, which he got fouled, that wasn't Nick Richards last year or the year before.
17 or more, but the first shot for Arkansas missed by Jimmy Witt. Hagans tries to go coast to coast, and he's met at the rim. It is thrown back by.
Also a great block shot on the interior by Witt. Witt is an old school player who just knows how to play.
Hagans left alone, and he makes Arkansas pay. Stepping back and connecting from the wing is at.
That's his strength. Came here to weigh a buck now, stretch the defense, got hurt about a month ago.
And Nate Sestina was second.
See, he's capable of shooting the three. Last year he shot a little better than this year. His stats are not really good, indicative of a three-point shooter, but he's there.
And comes up short.
I don't think he want that shot. I really don't think he'd want that shot. Like a better chance than that, better opportunity, some ball movement. That's a rarity. They got 3 guys on the team, I think 30 or more at one time.
Quickly, the floater is good.
And he isn't. It's either testing an array of advanced safety systems, or it isn't. It's either the peace of mind of a standard unlimited mileage warranty.
They got to make something happen with their defense.
Shot clock down to 5. Maxey gives it up. Hagans comes up short.
Getting playing time. See, John Caliberry's rewarding somebody that produces. If you produce, John Caliberry will play you.
Hagans away from the screen, and a beautiful Montgomery pulls it down. Montgomery and Hagans both on the floor playing with 4 fouls. And now who runs the show for Kentucky?
It's Mr. Barbie, I think he gave.
But that is not something that's reviewable.
Wildcats have responded with a little bit of toughness on their defensive end.
Yeah. When you think of what Frank's team did in that Tennessee game, you hold Tennessee to 20. Do not leave Emmanuel quickly alone. He has ignited, and the Wildcats enjoying a 9-point lead.
Went off his knee. Thought Whitney had an active hand. They'll maintain possession.
Of course, final 2 minutes of the second half. That'll be.
Not sure when anything happened. But you talk about Kentucky, the guard play. What makes you even better out front defensively is when you got length behind you that can guard in that first half.
And here they are at 55 total, and a whole lot of game to be played, and a whole lot of noise being provided here by the.
If you're a South Carolina fan, you think, okay, Coach Sark's given us nothing in 5 minutes of the whole game. Just been in foul trouble. You got 6:45 left.
Husnard, he continues his career night, 19 points.
Simply put a screen out front, and Lawson turned the corner and got it to the bucket.
It took A.J. Lawson nearly 38 minutes. He just got his 5 rebounds, making 11.
Well, he was a star in the making that freshman season. And maybe he gets that back. It's all confidence.
Need if you're Kentucky. You know, one guy trying to block the shot is enough and force him into a tough 2. You overhelp, and it opens up the offensive glass.
Hagans with the mid.
Alabama team finish over them, and Alabama's had a tough time doing it.
Quickly deflected it. Hagans comes up with a steal. But it belongs to Alabama. Petty, nice little hesitation. Jones cutting, the pass went by him, and it's Hagans in alone.
Well, that's just Alabama trying to do too much. 10 of them, he's taken 100.
And by the way, the first 3 that he made, which came late in the first half, was his 200th 3 in an Alabama uniform.
To the left side, rather than being able to keep you on a string. Reggie Miller used to do that really well in the NBA. You've got to give him a direction. Lewis Jr. did not do that there and quickly took advantage of it. On a couple of threes in that one.
Among those who just went to the bench for Alabama, Kyra Lewis Jr., who leads the conference in minutes at about 38 minutes per game. Likely to be out just to the under intermediate points with 7.5 to go. Alabama a lot that at some point the threes are going down. Maybe now's the time.
I think that was your theory of it all evens out.
Yes, the regression to the mean. 3
was able to finish with that left hand. He is left-handed, but that was a great finish. And he is gassed as well. These guys are fighting, man. Have that much contact and no foul.
And now Kentucky, a little bit of patience with the clock, their ally. Just over a minute to go. Up
Play some zone in this game. Georgia's going to look to try to pack it in and make this Kentucky team prove it over the top.
Hagans.
Right now, Tyrese Maxey, the freshman from Kentucky, guarding Anthony Edwards. And there's the steal by a great defender in Ashton Hagans.
Who missed the layup. He's 0 for 2.
But wasn't able to get up and down.
Shot from the corner misses. Montgomery. Hagans 3. That looked better on the release, but no good. Loose ball. It's
Hammond's on him. He should take him. Isolate and take him.
He's trying to clear out. Instead, he'll shoot. That's a 2, and that's off. He's cold early. One and done on the other end for Georgia. Tyrese Maxey finds Hagans, who'll keep shooting, and he can't knock down that 3.
Got away with a flop.
Loose ball on the floor, quickly picks it up, and now they got themselves 3-on-1. Hagans and the foul as Crump got him. And that's
a major determining factor on why Edwards chose to come to Athens.
Hagans to his left. Oh, what a play by Ashton. Hagans in traffic. They've gotten away with a walk. You see that called often.
Wait, Georgia has done
good defense by E.J. Montgomery, and Hagans all the way to the rack, lays it up with his left, no good. Two Kentucky players had it. That was Anthony Edwards, and the lead grows with 5 seconds to go.
Caught Kentucky watching the ball.
Hagans a little silencer here, and
in the top 5 among point guards. Nationally, he's just really a good player.
Lays it up and lays it in. Struggled to start this game, of course, too strong. Maxey battles for it, he gets it.
Maxey is bigger than people think, and he's really explosive.
Nick Richards working the glass.
Points scored by Nick Richards. He is off the floor right now. E.J. Montgomery checks in. Hagans. That's off the mark. Loose basketball, chased down.
To get into the rhythm of his jump shot.
That was a big basket for the Tigers. Hagans play here in rough.
You've got to minimize your mistakes. You've got to tighten up your detail. You can't make back-to-back mistakes with it.
On the floor. 3 is off the mark. Hagans tracks it down and looking to push it for Kentucky. He'll push it all the way on his own number. In and out there. The rebound off to McMahon.
Where he does a nice job either tailing or going over the top.
Hagans going to try a triple. Got it.
Well, Kimball relaxed just a...
Kentucky. Here's Richards. Nice job defensively underneath, and now those two are shoving. He and Malik Williams, officials didn't see it. Hagans has to take a shot.
Great footwork and not fouling.
Hagans, little hesitation, and then the scoop shot. Richards banging with Elock underneath. Hagans pull up from the free throw line. Ooh, man. Brooks had it stripped by Brooks. Nice defense. Hagans pull up triple. Sistina up high for the... Hagans. Tough shot. He got up the air and couldn't figure out Kentucky. And a steal by Hagans. What a way to top it off for the Wildcats.
Freshman sensation Carton. He's been really good so far. But he just dribbled off his foot, and Ashton Hagans going to take it the other way. And the putback by Sistina.
A great hustle to the floor.
Muhammad working against Maxey, and here's the overplay by Hagans. That's his game. And the
well, that kid can guard. Quick timeout.
Their defense has got some Pro Bowlers over there.
Oh, the speed.
And one.
How about that? Oh, no. To get himself available, and you're right.
Hagans up and in.
Boy, the pace is unbelievable.
Missed the 3 and the rebound off to Montgomery.
Sistina took a shot in the head at the other end.
That 3 off the front.
Had it?
I had it. More than once. 5 to shoot.
I'll be your color analyst back to
Ashton Hagans drives in with 1 second to go on the show. Caleb's got 7 in this first half of the 19 points in the front court for Ohio State. Ashton Hagans on the drive.
Man, he is tough. He is tough.
That might have something to do with Ohio State's defense, too.
Absolutely. Not able to turn the corner. Really not a low post game. Nice kick.
And having a life for their Wildcats. Liddell blocked by Sistina. Ashton Hagans on the run out and blocked by Ohio State. Boy, that'll... Hagans trying to work on Carton. And blocked by Carton.
Championships ever. This last 10 years under John Calipari has just been spectacular. And all I've heard from you tonight is complaining.
No call as Hagans.
Basketball is the perfect game because when you're on, there's nothing anybody can do to stop you.
Hagans leaning in, puts up an air ball.
Defense.
Back tonight, the grad transfer from Bucknell. And Gotch has it taken away by Hagans, who is as good as anybody in the country at stealing the ball.
Nash or John Stockton.
I haven't heard that one. Here's another steal by Hagans.
You need to get out more.
And Hagans takes it in and finishes. He's done that twice now. A foul is called.
See games.
You mean Jay Billis?
Jake, you weren't in Hawaii.
I was. Hagans misses, rebounded by Allen. Settle down, settle down. Janssen misses the dunk. 18-9 Utah leading.
Mickey Jantanen from Finland.
Three is way off by Hagans.
For spend.
Yeah,
no scholarships there.
Yeah, he said it's funny. He comes to work and he gets ready to coach a team and he looks in the huddle and he sees his son Luke and he has to do a double take.
They just love Rylan Jones. I have been impressed tonight, and this is the best I've ever seen him play.
Is that a dog or a cat? What is that?
You know what a running you did? Rio Valley, just inland from Ventura. The Pilgrims had landed there. How different things would be. Great defense, send it back, and Riley Batten's there to pick it up. And patience, perspective, and relativity. And offense.
Somehow.
Let it fly.
Hagans knocks down a three, so Ashton Hagans.
I did not miss a single play. Great defensive position here. The Wildcats are running.
Here's Hagans pull up three. Can't get that one, but Montgomery sky.
I'd like to see Larry Krzyzkowiak try one possession.
Maxey for the tie. Air ball, but batted out to Hagans. He's going to try a three. No good. And on that shot by Quickly, they're saying now it's a two. And another turnover. Hagans slams it home to tie the game.
Allen.
Richards didn't want to pick up that fifth foul. Allen has 25 points. Hagans driving again. Can't finish.
Who can get a rebound for the youth?
Game. Well, Georgia Tech struggles shooting from just about every conceivable part of the court.
Ashton Hagans creating for himself.
Well, Josh Pastner is going to have to get a great performance out of Michael DeVoe, their leading scorer. He's averaging over 21 a game. Terrific drive by Ashton Hagans. That's just too early. Dickinson, he's really playing well.
Hagans.
His 2-3 zone that time for
here with VMI last year. He's transferred from Virginia Military Institute. And he had 10 threes in that game last season here at Rubber Ricks. This is all a ploy to get us to stop wearing suits, I feel. It has nothing to do with the coaches. Hagans a steal, and he launches for the slam.
One of the best individual defense. Here's the 1-3-1 look.
Hagans steps into it, very decisive on the shot. He sings stuff. Some sass from the illustrator.
There's Hagans in the middle.
Hagans got it for two.
Really smart.
Get that graphic ready. At least 16 more times before we leave tonight. Catch and shoot. Hagans missed it wide. Richards back. Hagans overlooking that zone off the spin. Beautifully done by Hagans.
What a beauty.
What about the three? Maxey skips it back to the corner. Hagans got it.
There's Tyrese Maxey, the future lottery pick. Gets it to Hagans. And Kentucky can reset. Backdoor cut, and Hagans has it off the window. Yesterday after our stakes over at Tony's.
Yeah, the good thing is they only rate the top 5. They don't go any deeper than that.
That one was on the way down to the NCAA tournament. Look at Hagans, was reading that one all the way. Oh, and the recovery from Williams.
Targay, a wild shot down the lane. And E.J. Montgomery back in the lineup. Third game back after missing 3 with an injured ankle. Pull-up jump shot. Ashton. There's Montgomery. Very, very versatile big man. Nice move. Couldn't finish on the left-handed hook. Hagans again. Heat check. That rims in and out. Nice aggressive.
Love the fact that he's attacking the basket. When you go to the rim in the game of basketball, it's like body blows to a boxer.
Hagans open off the screen and roll, and a three-pointer on the way, not close, did not draw iron. This is a very important minute 20, to your point in this basketball game. Can Kentucky get some more separation after? Montgomery with 16 points to go along with 8 rebounds. Richards 16 points, 8 rebounds. And Richards has played much of the second half in foul trouble. Into the corner now to Brinson. And rattling it home, Scott Grayson is having a career game now with 19 points against the number.
We're at 18 tonight. Maxey feeds Sestina. Be ready to shoot, move. Hagans lines up a three and knocks it down. Hagans on a stop and pop. And Coach Barbie, who's coaching the defense this morning, says there's one guy we're not going to leave, and that's number 13, fellas. And we welcome those of you who have been watching volleyball. It's Kentucky here on the... And this really, Lamar's zone defense slowed Kentucky down a little bit. This is a young man who can shoot. He has not shown it yet, but Juzang has got, as Nick Richards is. And then you've got three valuable sophomores. When you talk about Hagans and Quickly and Montgomery, well, they have some guys who have been there before, just playing expand out. He's watching this team now, looking a lot more connected on offense and shooting the ball much better. Again, 9 of 20 from three tonight. Several at Washington State. And how about Ashton Hagans thus far as well? Inside, Kentucky's guards start to heat up. Born in Jamaica, moved to New York City. And John Calipari landed the big man who's now in his junior season. And
block, and what does it do? You push, you find openings, you find avenues. Mountaineers not protecting the rim. Easy one by Hagans.
In surveys, finding Maxey, and Maxey will go to the free throw line. Tyrese Maxey, everybody who watched that game against Michigan State, to Sestina, back to Maxey on the return, and that is good offense, and that is a much-needed three for Kentucky, the first of the night.
The loudest, throw it up to the rim,
because
he's cutting, or you have to bounce it underneath the arms of the defender.
A challenge pass.
What's easier to catch?
Hagans stops and prove. Maxey. It's
good officiating, though. I mean, don't make it up.
Right.
I didn't see it. You didn't see it.
Washington. Tom, that's big news that quickly. So now you're down your two veteran guys in Montgomery and Quickly. You have 7 scholarship players available for this ball game tonight against a Utah. The lack of urgency off of a missed shot to secure the painted area of the floor.
A drive and a finish from Ashton Hagans. Finds Maxey. You said John Calipari is still trying to figure out who his go-to guy is going to be. It must be hard to figure out what you want to do.
Really inexcusable.
John Calipari is nearly at midcourt. He's close enough to check into this game. Hagans takes it to the rack.
Well, the ones that Hagans has to make, Tom.
Stolen away by Ashton Hagans. And he jams it home to extend the Kentucky advantage. Seth, he's asking for you.
Nice find. Nice attack. Well done. Another miss, though, by Hagans right in front of the out of your system. It got inside of Calipari, I think, a little bit. It got inside of his guys. It's been a humbling wake-up call, or at least it should be. Go up and score number 4.
There with the Evansvilles and the Utah Valleys. What's going to happen against Louisville and Ohio State? And other non-conference opponents that come in with
He is a
is the standard bearer, but the first time ever these two teams have met, you think Walter McCarty's connection had something to do with it?
Maybe just a little, and rightfully so.
That's right.
It is difficult. Sestina getting into the pick and pop with Hagans. Shot clock inside of 5. Hagans step back on the way. Looked good when it left his hand. A little bit long in the
They may only send one to the offensive glass. They're very concerned about getting back.
Stolen by Hagans. Takes it right at Kuhlman. Rides it up. Sestina there for the follow.
And shot the ball 4 times, coming off 27. Unselfish, made the extra pass, and they paid it off with a corner 3.
Hagans looking to answer with a 3. Long rebound, no.
You've got to do if you're Evansville to have a chance against Kentucky, and they're executing perfectly.
Hagans, long way. Evansville on top 56-53. They have led it throughout. We were tied at 53, but both teams have gone on a multiple minute scoring drought. It up and in.
Guess what?
Strong take that time by Williams.
Right on Nate Sestina. Nick Richards out of the game. The leading scorer for Evansville goes conference. Good possession here. Down 5 with 2:20 to play because you know Evansville is going to bleed this clock.
Eastern Kentucky knocked off Chattanooga 79-68. They shot 60% in the second half to pull away.
Strong move. What I like is second in tempo, meaning their pace of play, both offensively and defensively, is second in the country, which again speaks to 20 seconds. We haven't talked about that, Tom.
It's a lot we haven't discussed. You like it?
I do like it. I do like it. It makes you play a little faster, creates more offensive opportunities.
All game when plays aren't being run for them. What does that mean in your mind? Here's a rip by Hagans and a breakaway.
If you were loose with the ball around that young man, he is going to...
Corner 3 for Hagans.
Of course you are. You're going to have... There's going to be growing pains with all young players. And that's why it's so valuable for Kentucky to have the veterans like Ashton stretching out. He just gets anywhere he wants. That is an impressive finish.
Was that something?
Level. He still got that in his game.
And see Johnny DeMoise's impact in this game tonight. Another hook shot. Here's Hagans.
Good look.
Doesn't matter. Quickly hoists.
Good block out. Maybe it missed over the back. Good block out by Kentucky. Nate Sestina keeps it alive.
This is Whitney with the ball right now, guarded by Rocket Watts, a couple of very talented freshmen. Hagans with 3 on the clock. Floater, yes, and a foul.
You know, last year
on one side and a quickly on the other.
They are quick on the perimeter, Kentucky, I'll tell you that.
Hagans keeping the dribble alive, pulls up for the jumper. How about the confidence?
He and Richards have to give him positive minutes on the inside. You need some interior play.
Hagans trying to get away from Winston. Floats it up, no good. Gets it back.
See, that was a little example of...
Maxey, 42-inch vertical leap, all kinds of speed and athleticism.
I tell you, Maxey and Quickly are going to really excite people.
Hagans knowing a great block out. Both of them were non-factors in the first half for the Spartans. Quickly and Hagans again in the backcourt. Hagans, great burst of speed, too strong though.
See, there's another example. That's Mark Pentecost, who built their practice facilities. He and his wife, Cindy, very generous people.
Hagans, little stop and go, can't finish. Michigan State can... And another guy who brings experience and toughness to the Michigan State team. Two things that Tom Izzo really values. Drive by Hagans.
Another one empty on the drop. Oh, bad pass right there. Bad pass.
Maxey ahead to Hagans.
To me, that is going to be their...
Well, plays piano, drums. Also plays the saxophone. He's watching as Johnny Juzang knocks down a 3. And Richards blocked it.
Blocked it, ate it up, both.
Deion Brooks onto the floor as well as Maxey's 3 drops. Richards hits the ground.
Print out ball screens for Nick Richards and Hagans, trying to get his guards going to the rim.
Dump off to Nick, and he thunders it home.
Well, when everything was going Kentucky's way, it seemed like early. But Kentucky, they're just a young team that cannot put people away.
It's his versatility.
Great defender. There's this empty side. Look inside, guys. He's right there. And go for the hook.
Richards.
Shot.
Oh, it goes down. 53%. Only 2 losses in the SEC this year to South Carolina and Auburn. Forgive up. Rack attack. Keon Brooks Jr. of Wiley to Okoro. Short on a 3.
Forget about it.
Maxey. Good night. Tyrese Maxey rising up.
But though.
Here's Hagans. Small against the big. Williams. Hagans.
You can make this.
Step back, Sestina. Book it.
Well, great two.
With 11 to shoot. Screen, Richards. Shot clock at 6. Richards squares.
Yes. He can make that shot. That was
been outstanding. Josh Nebo, who was denied that time.
A&M embraces ugly in terms of how they play. And Nick Richards, if he outruns
348th in the country in three-point percentage. They're shooting it well right now. That one goes down for quickly.
Quarter court press. If Kentucky can ever find the backside of their press offense, it will be a drive waiting to happen.
Nobody around quickly, and he has 9 early. You can see that on the court in his movements.
Emmanuel Quickly last year played every possession looking over his shoulder at John Calipari. And he finally got to the point where he said, you know what?
High to stuff it down.
A really simple play call again by Buzz Williams. Isolate Nebo. Find him, but it's going to be hard because right now he's on the bench. Doesn't help.
Couple of fouls on Nebo. They've got 3 against Wendell Mitchell, 3 on Emmanuel Miller as well.
Come to Kentucky for affirmation. That's the bottom line, guys. You come to Kentucky to be torn down and rebuilt as a team, as a...
It's not the resale score, there's something else.
Oh, goodness, at the rim to make it an 11-point game. And Jackson on the comeback.
Was going to win that basketball game from what I had seen. Leonard Hamilton's done one heck of a job. Just told they won by 6. There it is. Want to win because they want to lock this conference up. They got a 2-game lead right now on basically 3 teams. Auburn's right there with a tough win today.
There's a 3 that goes down for Quickly. That's no good. And way up in the air for the rebound is Maxey.
He's got to drive the ball, Johnson. They can't handle him when he
Quickly feeling it.
Get a TO, baby. His driving game off. They have totally cut off his driving.
And a steal by Hagans. Gives it up to Maxey.
What a nice duo. What a dynamic.
Quickly kept clapping his hands. He wanted it, and he buries it.
I'm not sure that was the shot, even though Devontae Smart can make that. You take a bad one and it leads to a layup on the other end. It's shot attempt. I don't know how they, if you're going to call it a foul, it's got to be a shot.
Maxey's open. And Kentucky shooting a lot better in the second half.
I didn't know that Caviezel was he played high school basketball in the state of Washington. Played against Quinn Snyder. Went to George Raveling's basketball camp. The first 3 in.
He's averaging 9. He needs to get 16 or 18 today. How good was Ole Miss in their early morning shoot-around, Ravi, at 8 a.m.?
They were on fire, but this guy's been on fire.
Bree and Tyree's voice was phenomenal. And Kermit Davis has challenged him severely the last 2 weeks, and 4 in red has responded.
Maybe the best shooter of the Nashville. Got to take advantage of the opportunity when you get it. And how about Adu coming through? Richards, contact, no foul. Boy, late whistle and Quickly launches a 3. Look good from the get-go. And Bill down by 3. Quickly. Oh, somehow it goes in.
Now being bothered by that high lifted offense, spread offense by Jerry Stackhouse.
Foul there on Obina. Richards may have gotten away with another push. And that shot from Maxey good for sometimes to go in off the window. This draws back iron.
Kentucky just not letting those Vanderbilt guards get to their strong hand.
Maxey buries a 3 from the corner.
Maxwell Evans off that baseline drive. Automatic 2. Good curl by Maxey.
And that's what he does, man. That teardrop and that little floater from that was halfway down.
It was.
Jordan Wright. Hagans drops it off Keon Brooks in traffic, gets it to go. How about the ability of the feet of Evans? Hagans comes away with it. Maxey ahead of the field. Good pass. What a pass from Hagans to Maxey. Down. First half, that was going down. Not here in the second half. Hagans pushes Maxey. Reverse layup in the paint. And the Wildcats grab the lead. On the baseline, a turnover, a returnover. And Emmanuel quickly three. Got it from the corner.
Kentucky's so good, man. Those guards, they seek it. They hunt it.
Hagans, oh, what a pass to Richards. Outstanding. That layup there was the first paint point since the 13-10 mark of the second half. Quickly wide open. He's been rock solid all year from Hagans, 7 assists.
Same action.
Quickly three. Another one.
Big. Eligible in January. Initially, the waiver was denied on the transfer from ASU.
Nice little bounce pass to get it open low.
He can really stroke it. Emmanuel for the ram. Bank shot, no.
That's his favorite little play.
Hagans gets it ahead. Maxey the zigzag. Banks it home and the foul.
LCA tournament?
I did. A couple of years ago with Bucknell. That was a really strong Bison team. Caught inside. Count it. Richards. Will they give him?
He's got great range if he gets in a ball screen. Or even here.
Hagans forced to give it up. Nobody home. Richards with the jam.
Boards 42-28. Quickly step back. They'll give him three. If it goes, then it does.
Screen action.
Two things Kentucky would like to get from Sestina and Juzang, just some outside shooting presence.
Nice roll.
That time Sestina rolls to the rack and gets a good pass from Hagans.
Contact, and we're seeing that work pay off tonight.
Pays off there with a double team. Hagans and Maxey play give and let go. Weatherspoon's got 3 fouls, so he couldn't. 1 of 5. Weatherspoon 0 for 5. Nick Richards been in there for about 4 seconds. They don't call any of that, and he gets that jump hook to go. Set a screen. Hagans steps through it. Richards foul line extended, and he knocks it down. The developing game.
Out. Hagans was the initial baseline runner. Now they go into that high flat ball screen and let Hagans go to work.
Wide open underneath for the alley-oop, and what a play from Hagans to Richards.
And Tyrese Maxey has been a blur for Kentucky. 12 points in the first half.
Tough shot.
Cambridge rings out on a three.
Soft enough.
Rick Barnes thinks the Scobie story is one of the best in college basketball. That here for Kentucky.
Probably just getting comfortable too. Expectations as a freshman at this program.
Scobie a three.
Dime drop by Hagans.
Bowden shot hasn't been that consistent this year, and it goes to Pons on the offensive glass. Vescovi's three, in and out. That feeds the monster. Maxey
his fair share of shots at the rim.
Pons three, got it. Yves Pons.
9 fouls called against them in the first meeting. 5 players had either 4 or 5 fouls. Cambridge not shy.
Unusual reaction.
Purifoy got off to the hot start shooting. Crossover on Montgomery, baseline and kick. The jumper goes down for John. And Tyrese Maxey has been a blur for Kentucky. 12 points in the first half.
Tough shot.
Cambridge rims out on a throw.
And now they got it on the big board, so first time anybody's agreed with me.
Okoro on a kick. McCormick a three. Off.
The glass as well.
Auburn has missed its last 5 shots. Hagans went for the steal. McCormick misses it badly.
Possession. Yeah, Jason, he's tremendous. You see a lot of good big guys in the Big Ten, by the way. But this kid, his improvement is right there with Luka Garza in terms of from last year to this year.
John Calipari said he's been hearing from Brad, he's been hearing from his family, he's been hearing from other people around the country, why don't you shoot more? And he said, that's not the way we play when we're at our best. Catch and shoot, J.J. Chandler wouldn't go, and here comes Buzz again. I mean, he's going to, the jumping ability is top notch.
He's in terrific shape.
Yes. Gordon misses the three, and A&M has found its shooting stroke early in this game and lost it since as Kentucky calls a timeout.
If A&M's going to get into this, they have to start guarding the basketball and staying out of those defensive rotations that Buzz talked about going into halftime. Yes, but as long as they, like Cal said today at 11:30 local time, stick to your training, just play the game. Let the numbers fall. To drive the ball hard and get to that free throw line some. Being very aggressive with straight line drives. And he also is probably sending a message about
Lock straight away. That's short.
Still lively here now. The Rupp faithful, but these fans love their catch. They love them.
There's a wide open look.
Starts NBA Countdown 7 Eastern on ESPN and the app. Another block for Richards, 5 in the game for Kentucky. High arcing.
Line. Kentucky calls that a smack. We're going to run smack. And that really opened it up to get a 3-on-2. And that's really what basketball is about, just getting advantage situations, the gaps. You can't just windshield wiper it around the perimeter.
Smart tried to get in the gaps. He sees Taylor on the baseline now open for a 3. We had the other night. There've only been 3 of them in Kentucky history.
Ashton Hagans only had 1 turnover at Vandy on Tuesday night. And one of the airport workers with that same skin condition came up to me and said, hey, I just want you to know, I saw that interview you did with Devontae Shuler from Ole Miss, and it made Manuel quickly leads that charge for Kentucky.
Shuler, step back. Ooh, that was right on line.
Out and not have to burn one right now. His gut's telling him to call one, but he wants to save it in a close game on the road.
Long 3, that's short. Sestina clear.
Basket more than they need a dead ball to stop the game. They need both.
Contested 3, but a line.
On Calipari pressing off the missed free throw. And Downing icing that side ball action of Vanderbilt early.
They've been looking for a second 3. High arcing shot.
He goes shoulder to shoulder like sparks fly when he goes off the screens, just like you want to teach it.
Evans, contested 3, too strong. Evans kicks, there's that cross court to Dessou, who takes it inside. Evans squared up for that 3, and he buried
Kentucky.
Nice slip, but a big guy.
Swing it for Pons. Rings out on a 3-ball here for Kentucky.
Probably just getting comfortable, too. Expectations as a freshman at this program.
Vescovi a 3 for Tennessee. Pons knocked out of his hands. Johnson's got it. Ball movement. Another deep one. Vescovi kick.
We switch now.
Dump it down low. Pons kick out.
Nice recovery.
Vescovi got a 3.
there. Sometimes with Kentucky that looks like an alley-oop pass. Sometimes it looks like a shot. Corner jumper knocked down.
It happened tonight way too often.
You made a great point earlier today. You said the idea of guarding Nick Richards starts with guarding
the ball. Absolutely it does. Offensive glass on a miss right now in this zone. That's the big concern.
5 on the shot clock. Carter knocks down a 3. That's
Are there orange outs? I don't know that I've seen a lot of orange outs. Maybe that's just me.
Have you not been to Knoxville?
A couple of times. Dessou is short. Richard.
Cats must establish Richards block to block.
Saban Lee left open. To Pippen left wide open. He'll get it back. Saban Lee off the pump fake.
Inbounds. Good hands underneath from Chris Clark. The Virginia Tech transfer. 1 on the shot clock for Edwards. That 3 no good. 5 on the shot clock. Hagans handsy on him. Edwards step back. No good. No good rebound.
Well, Nick Richards has been such a good switch out defender in this game. He comes out as a 7-footer and plays low.
Ramsey 3 too long. It favors the Wildcats when they get a 10-point lead in the game.
Boy, Sestina has his hands full right now guarding Clark. He got the pop back, the step back, the clear 3 for Sestina.
Edwards. 3 in and out. I do. You're all about it. My man is all about consistency. That's too strong. And it's Texas Tech with a board with 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds from Moretti. Will go to over.
We just discussed how Calipari wants this to be a player-driven team. There's no more consummate example than what just happened.
Because Georgia was coming off of Nick Richards on any dribble penetration. Will they stay attached so this ball game goes on? Because that's always at hands. We talked about Ashton Hagans with his assists over the last 15 ball games, getting 5 or more, impacting the game, making winning plays.
And coach walking down the hall to the analytics department, and the analytics guys would say, unless you've got a dunk or a layup, I'd rather have a 3.
As the shot clock, that feeds the monster. Maxey
coming off a 67-58 win over Ole Miss on Tuesday night. Okoro, the find inside, and that slipped to Wiley, but he lost the ball.
Good sentiments.
Auburn with a chance for the tie. McCormick, 65-58, 29 free throw attempts for Kentucky.
There you go, something at the tough shot, but what the heck?
McCormick off balance.
If A&M's going to get into this, they have to start guarding the basketball and staying out of those defensive rotations that Buzz talked about going in at halftime. But he finds a way to get the ball in the basket and just make plays. And we've seen the shooting of Emmanuel quickly tonight. Hagans is a guy that can defend.
We must get stops if we want to win this game. And Jimmy, he said one other thing that I need for you to explain to me.
He's to drive the ball hard and get to that free throw line some. Being very aggressive with straight line drives. And he also is probably sending a message about
Sestina. Sestina transfer, came here, 5th-year guy from out of Bucknell.
Nembhard with the left hand, that's rejected.
Nick for All-American, that's the cry by all the students.
And they got the campaign signs up everywhere. Keontae Johnson left alone. Lock straight away. That's short.
Ashton Hagans, terrific defender. Javonte Smart. Soft touch off the wing. It's a Sonic Blockbuster. That's Saturday noon Eastern time. Back here, 16-12. Mays has been so good lately. Finally drives and he breaks the steal.
Spot.
You can see all their points coming in the paint. 16, only 1 3-pointer tonight. That's a tough shot over the stretched arm. The basketball.
He just took it right away from Sestina.
Richards blocked that. Sestina picked it
with a lot more confidence. Now looking for a shot.
Oh my goodness, Javonte Smart. We had the other night. There have only been 3 of them in Kentucky history.
Ashton Hagans only had 1 turnover at Vandy on Tuesday night.
He missed a jam in one of the last games.
Here's Vescovi off the double team, splits defenders and draws the foul. Key out of the timeout, Vescovi. Lob it up. Tough. And it's going the other way.
Nice job by Sestina recovering, showing again.
40% 3-point shooter on the season quickly. Weatherspoon, good bounce pass to Adil. How'd he see him?
Free throw line. That's exactly what Calipari did not want yesterday with his team.
All right, Holly, thank you. Dowdy's already 7 for 7 from the
Kentucky's specialty. Attack the offensive glass. They do that and get to the line. They get almost 25.
Rejected from behind that time. 5 to shoot.
Cats must establish Richards. Block to block.
Saban left open.
Well from the free throw line. Texas Tech needs points. Tough shot there and a good one.
Sestina does a great job of sprinting to the top of the key.
Oh, how about the answer? That's
because Georgia was coming off of Nick Richards on any dribble penetration. Will they stay attached so this ball game goes on? Because that's always a threat delivery.
Has the ball again with 10. What a pass. Great pass.
See, right now he's got post position. You got to want the ball and go up strong. He did not go up strong right there and barely.
Coach walking down the hall to the analytics department, and the analytics guys would say, unless you've got a dunk or a layup, I'd rather have a 3.
Lawyers and all, give me a break.
It's been announced no charges will be sought.
Good.
So
That's
all is
good.
well there.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I knew you'll solve it.
Of himself, he will.
Aya. Strong take to the basket and off the window and in for McCreary. Fourth time getting Ashton Hagans back on the floor. That run by Carolina happened with him on the bench.
Well, the 2 possessions quickly.
the lane. This is not a great perimeter shooting team that John Calipari has, but man, they are good.
Not enough with him on the switch.
Edwards.
Here comes a little horn set. The screen's up top.
Crump, good three-point shooter, no good. Battle ball.
Found at home. I think they got to get Enoch inside a little bit.
Area rejected by Richards. Run out the wolf.
Got to go to the goal.
Got to hurry. Fresh Kimball working against Hagans. His 3 is off the mark.
Well, that's dangerous going under against McMahon.
Kimball. Fresh 3.
This
2 zeros with Hagans and Kimball over Hagans. Missed that one. Rebound.
This year was a home aberration to Evansville of all people. Please.
They've won 6 in a row since. Here's Gotch for 3 off.
Visiting both
Find me
acts,
somebody that went to both acts, and I will give you $100. I guarantee it.
Jenkins a deep 3.
UAB, in order for them to get on the board, I think they need to get something at the rim. And right now, Nick Richards gets and be within striking distance. How about Whitney denying Benjamin the ball right now?
Maria all over the glass at both ends. Maxey, left-handed runner not there, and the rebound taken by Hurtado.
Well, this is such a good example right now. And Nick Richards, that's the correct call. Offensively, you have to be stationary on that game.
It is the same starting 5 that we saw 48 hours ago for Kentucky, who is healthy again. Here's a young man who's going to fire.
No one beats Kentucky 3 in a row, right?
No, literally.
Even it overlaps years. Kid's good, usually going to the rim, but a settle here.
Got the bow and arrow and a spin out. I'm telling you, man, they are in for the fight. And Kentucky better understand that with 4th.
He secured the ball on a lob to the wing, and now Kentucky up by 8 with a minute and a half.
Words he said about my journey and the value and the power of vulnerability and the willingness to be vulnerable. It was an amazing moment.
Marty, Manuel quickly leads that charge for Kentucky.
Schuler, step back. Ooh, that was right on line.
Is electric.
As the shot clock
no one beats Kentucky 3 in a row, right?
No, literally.
Even it overlaps years. Kid's good, usually going to the rim, but a settle here. A good set of mitts.
Auburn with a chance for the tie. McLemore keeps it alive. Dowdy gives it up. Okoro. It's blocked by Hagans. Late whistle and a foul. 65-58. 29 free throw attempts for Kentucky.
There you go. Something at the tough shot. But what the heck?
McCormick off balance.
But he finds a way to get the ball in the basket and just make plays. And we've seen the shooting of Emmanuel quickly tonight. Hagans is a guy that can defend.
We must get stops if we want to win this game. And Jimmy, he said one other thing that I need for you to explain to me.
He secured the ball on a lob to the wing, and now Kentucky up by 8 with a minute and a half.
Words he said about my journey and the value and the power of vulnerability and the willingness to be vulnerable. It was an amazing moment.
Marty, but
Sestina. Sestina transfer, came here, fifth-year guy from out of Bucknell.
Emhart with the left hand, that's rejected.
Nick for All-American, that's the cry by all the students.
And they got the campaign signs up everywhere. Deontay Johnson left alone.
Get his quick score, can't play around.
Deontay Johnson needs help. Trey Mann, a step back. Hits a mid-range.
Ashton Hagans, terrific defender. Javonte Smart. Soft touch off the wing. It's a Sonic Blockbuster. That's Saturday noon Eastern time. Back here, 16-12. Mays has been so good lately. Finally drives and he breaks the steal.
Attracted that ball. And Williams just took it away from him.
Days to the hole. Finger roll. Richards goaltending.
Spot.
You can see all their points coming in the paint. 16, only 1 3-pointer tonight. That's a tough shot over the stretched arm. The basketball.
He just took it right away from Sestina.
Richards blocked that. Sestina picked it.
With a lot more confidence. Now looking for his shot.
Oh my goodness, Javonte Smart.
He missed a jam in one of the last games.
Here's Vescovi off the double team. Splits defenders and draws the foul. Richards. Vescovi. Switch.
They got the inside if they want.
Pons drives and finishes.
And what a
Vescovi using the Fulkerson screen. Now the help from Richards, forcing him to give it up.
This is the guy that's got to go.
And there you go.
It's Jordan.
Free throw line, that's exactly what Calipari did not want yesterday with his team.
All right, Holly, thank you. Dowdy's already 7 for 7 from the
Kentucky's specialty. Attack the offensive glass. They do that and get to the line. They get almost 25.
12 minutes in, 1-point advantage. Kentucky rejected from behind that time, 5 to shoot. Wow! Dessou has 5 blocks tonight. And they've all
going to see Dessou, and I see him at the scores table now.
Well from the free throw line. Texas Tech needs points. Tough shot there and a good one.
Basketball this year. Duke right now kind of struggling with the injury to Wendell Moore on the defensive end of the floor. Wheeler got in the Kentucky in their circle action, baseline runner action. A lot of times it will end up with an empty corner.
He had it too.
Nice slip.
See, right now he's got post position. You got to want the ball and go up strong. He did not go up strong right there. And Bailey had a tough game today against Mike Anderson and St. John's. Down 13 at the half, but came back and won. That's lawyers and all. Give me a break.
It's been announced no charges will be sought.
Good.
So
That's
all is
good.
well there.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I knew you'll solve it.
Situation. His assistants didn't go anywhere near him. I don't know if he told them, hey, you guys stay over there. I'm going to go do this. But boy, did his...
Strong take to the basket and off the window and in for McCreary. 10-point game.
See what they go back to. Manai up top, just hit a three.
I'm getting Ashton Hagans back on the floor. That run by Carolina happened with him on the bench.
Well, the two possessions, quickly. Hagans at 6'3", tried to go over the top of Coatsart 6'11", and Manai at 6'6". Doesn't happen.
The lane. This is not a great perimeter shooting team that John Calipari has, but man, they are good. Junior, he can play with fouls.
Wheeler. And he's going to get fouled.
Didn't have any fouls at the break. He's got 4 now, and Tillman has 4, so now they're both off the court.
The defensive team.
The opposition shoots only 35% against Louisville. That's 3rd in the country, and that's what Raf's talking about. And on a fadeaway is Perry that found at home.
I think they got to get Enoch inside a little bit.
Perry rejected by Richards. Run out there,
Him a little bit. He's got to be more active too.
He's just standing around now, right now, looking at Brooks guarding him.
Well, that's a setup. Well, that's dangerous going under against McMahon.
Kimball, fresh, 3.
This guy.
2 zeros with Hagans and Kimball over Hagans. Missed that one. Rebound.